Hello planner friends, and welcome back to my channel, Life with Marilyn. Sorry if this video is a little bit shaky, but my tripod broke, so I'm going to do it one-handed. But I know it's still kind of early, but a lot of people are going to be doing or shopping for new planners, and I just wanted to make this video. I've seen a lot of people talk about the Hobonichi weeks and the Amazon Fakenichi or the dupe planner, but I haven't seen anybody actually use the planner. I actually was researching it myself, and I was going through videos, and I was having a hard time see people that actually have used it for more than just a setup. So that's why I wanted to make this video. So I myself have used the Fakenichi, and I actually did use a Hobonichi Weeks planner. I used it back in 2024. I actually did set it up. I use these pages actually as a payday tracker, and it worked very, very well. Like I said, I used it for a long time. I used it, like I said, I set it up and I used it up until I think it was September of 2024, and that was when my father passed away. And then I just kind of fell off. I used washi tape. I did use the Cocoa Daisy kits for a while, and I was chugging along, and then I used it when we went to Europe. I did kind of stop about a month or so prior to that because my mother-in-law came to visit from Australia, and so we were doing a lot of shopping, and I didn't use it, but I tracked what we did when we were in Europe. And then, I was chugging along, and then my dad died, and so I just wasn't planning hardly anything. And so I didn't go back and pre-plan. I'm not one of those that pre-plans. Or goes back and does it. I just left it blank. And so I kind of fell out of planning for a while. I got the Mega, which to me I think was a waste. I just didn't use it. So for several months, I just didn't plan at all. I was kind of here or there. I was in personal weeks, I was in personal ring planner. I've been in pocket rings planner, and my mind has just been kind of racing. I was just kind of trying to get back into planning. I did pick up again my A6 Wonderland, which if you guys follow me, I was in the A6, the Wonderland 222 planner, which I do love. And again, I've made a video on this planner, and even in this one, I was chugging along and I was planning, and then there's months where it's just blank. I mean, I did kind of thought out, but there's months and weeks where it's just blank. Again, where my dad died, I just wasn't really feeling anything, and I was trying to get motivated. I guess here recently I have picked it back up, and I started planning in it again, and I am loving the A6. A lot of people ask, or a lot of people struggle with the A6 Wonderland. I use these for a cleaning list, and that's what I use these for. And these like little things right here, and I track my cleaning, and it's the same. It's a daily, like, pay bills, wipe counters, unload dishes, sweeping, mopping, and then I check it off. And I also have kitty care. I have a big fat cat. When I do her like when I do, like, I'm having a brain moment. Like when I trim her claws, clean her bowls, and things like that. And when I do her litter box, I do that here. And I check and I keep track of when I pay bills. I actually keep track of this here. And then in here, this one is, my hair is very, very dry. It's very dry, so I wash my hair maybe twice a week. I don't wash my hair every day. My car has been broke now for 2 months, but on this one, it's my tracker. I track when I fill up my car with gas. Again, I track also when I give my cat flea treatments. I track if I take my medication. I suffer from really horrible migraines, and of course now with my dad dying, I've been very depressed, and they put me on antidepressants. I track headaches, like I put the clouds. A lot of my stickers are from Mandolin Plans. I love for shop. Some things I think were from Tyron Plans. But I love Mandolin Plans. I ordered a whole bunch. And all my stickers are here from Mandolin Plans. She has really, really good stickers. But that's what I track in here. And so like I said, those are the two shops I mainly buy from. And that's what I track in here. And then in here is, oh, hang on. And the other one here, this is my payday tracker. I track paydays. Like I said, I don't make a lot of money. I'm like broke. But anyway, but again, I have to go back and fill this out because for a couple months I just didn't do it. But I just track paydays. And because when we do taxes, it's easier. I can, like, I dox it for my neighbors sometimes. But this is what I track my paydays on. And so, and then it's easy. You can just add them up, know how much you do for your tax, whatever. And for me, it's just really simple and really, really easy. And then, of course, you have your list section, which I track what I watch, what I, things I'm watching, things I want to move, have a winter bucket list, summer bucket list, all that good stuff. Anyway, I'm getting far ahead, but this is what I do. Anyway, that's basically, I didn't mean to get long-winded. But anyway, back to the video. But this is the Hobonichi, as I call it. This is in a personal size, chic sparrow. It is a little bit too short, but I love it. But I will say, hang on, let me take that one hand, hold on. I will say, I did rip it out because it was kind of falling apart. It doesn't hold up as well as the Real Hobonichi Weeks. And again, in the very front, you do have your calendar. I got this sticker stuff from Dollar General because it has that fake cloth thing, and I don't like it. And this was paper from Michael's. I always cover it. And again, hang on, let me take out my paper clips. I do like it because it is undated. And it's very, very simple. The paper is cream, which doesn't bother me. And if the corners are rounded, which I do like. And again, it's just fairly simple. It's an undated planner. And again, it's just, this is how it looks. I think this was my trip to Germany, or when we went to Paris. But it's undated. That's one thing I do like. And it is a grid paper. I think the grid actually is bigger than the Hobonichi Weeks. But I do like it better. If you divide it up, you actually can see the grid through the paper. So it's very, very easy for you to make your list. And then on this side, I think the grid actually is bigger than the Hobonichi Weeks. So, hang on, let me get the weeks here. Yeah, this grid is very, very tiny. I don't know if you can see it, but the grid is super, super tiny. Hopefully you can zoom in and see that. And this grid is bigger, which I'm old and I can't see. But I do like the Hobonichi better. And like I said, I was chugging along in this one. I'm starting a new job. I walk to work. It's down a little restaurant down from my house. It's part-time. So I set this up just as a little planner to track my days and paydays and that type of stuff. So I did set it up. I did order another Hobonichi just for that simple reason. But this is up at the top, it has your months, whatever. I buy my little tabs off Amazon. But I think this planner will work, and it's like a quarter the price. I think I got like for $6 off of Mercari. They had some for sale. Be here probably pretty soon. Well, I did rip it apart. It is sewn together, so it did kind of come apart. But and I'll probably set it the same way. It's just my little payday in the front. But this is the calendar, and you don't have the box on the bottom, which I do like because I don't really use those boxes anyway. But this is what it looks like. And like I said, I probably would do like a tracker, like right here, like I think, where was it? Where was this week? So what I do is I'll probably would track right here, like my medications, when I read my Bible, and then my water intake. I try to drink water every day, and then I'll put what I'm reading in the Bible right here, and who I'm praying for on the side. So I do try to pray every day. And then I have right now my appointments right here, and that's really all I need, but you probably can get tons of inspiration. But as far as this planner goes, I do like it, and for the price, like I said, I have used it. Like I said, like that, I tore half of it out, but I have used this planner. Like I said, that was actually December of last year, and that actually was November. And like I said, I don't know what happened to it. I think it fell apart. But I was using it on the boat. The stickers actually stick pretty well. I mean, I couldn't even get them off of this paper. So if you put something down, you cannot get it off. So it's pretty thick. And like I said, I think I ripped it out. I think I added it in my traveler's notebook, or maybe in my personal book, whatever. But the paper quality is a lot thicker than the Hobonichi Weeks. like I said, compared to this paper, I mean, this paper is like super, super thin. And you can kind of see through this paper, I noticed. Like, it's very like, I guess this is the Toma River paper, which you can see how thin it is. And you can like see through. I mean, it's super, super thin. Which is okay, but I can see like through the paper. When this paper, I mean, you can't. Well, you can see a tiny bit, I think, because I write kind of heavy, but this paper is like a lot thicker to me. I think it's better quality paper. But anyway, but like I said, I noticed a lot of people, like I said, they just didn't give a review on the paper, on this planner. I don't think they really gave it a chance. So I did rip that out of the Hobonichi week, so I wanted to keep track of the stickers I got and also where I got them from. I try to do this in my, because I couldn't get the stickers off, and I try to actually make a little sheet of the stickers I get, so if I ever want to reorder them, I know where I got them from. And I probably would stick a, probably will rip a sheet out of the back of this and double-side it, sticky tape it to this one. So when I ever go to reorder stickers, I know where I get them from. And then, like I said, I did also make this. This is just like a little slide-on sheet. It slides on for this week. But anyway, like I said, that is my review. Like I said, I ordered a Hobonichi, and I do have a Moterm Weeks cover that I have had for years, probably will be using. And I have an A6 planner, a Wonderland 222, which actually was 2025. I will redate using some stickers I got from Mandy Lynn Plans. But anyway, so like I said, I've heard Hobonichi is very, very expensive now, so give the Hobonichi a chance. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and let me know what you guys are using if you guys have bought your planners. So thanks for watching, and talk to you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.